responsibility as a citizen. Especially on kids, social stuff. And so when we represent that, what we do for helping or kind of protection, there's going to be a support. That you have experience, not only in you have 3 present positions at the currently, right? The co-founder and member of the steering committee, working at this psychotherapist skills. Your assistant professor of psychiatry, social work, related therapy, school medicine, and also a psychotherapist doing private practice. Are you able to meet the demands of the ethics committee? Yes, because I'm the professional. They're my private practice. And we cannot get somebody there practice not because we fall forward. Provide abundant responsibility and responsibility that will be a priority in terms of the timing of the Thank you. And I think, I had experience working national boards that you got most of the parts of the country. And it's something in my life I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore. So I do it, but most of my volunteer work and what I'm doing is here in my community. Because I want to support is there a Sarah here? I'm sorry, did you have another question? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Just wait a second.
Just for getting your experience, when you perceive that your current structure and that perception and perception of truth and adoption of truth is I use. Oh, that's it. Right. Consensus. Or if you just what do you see moving forward in terms of
Okay. to hold it. But when I was 20 years old, I went to Germany to spend time with my uncle and why did you do that? He said, no men in Germany anymore. They've all been pulled into the army. And he said, I was pulled in, and the best thing that ever happened to me was that I was almost immediately captured by the British, and I was in a prisoner's camp. And so on Sundays, his family, these German boys out of the camp, because there weren't conflicts, there weren't conflicts, there wasn't the kind of communication systems we have. And they helped us on that thing. He said, Mark, and it's on the phone. And that was really fun. It was a little bit of something care of each other, and how we respect for each other, and knowing that we have to stay together in an environment. So it's only 20-year-old. It's my duty to do what's right and to speak out. Absolutely, I understand. Any further questions? Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. My name is Rita Talbot. We have this open 630 Chapel Street, New Haven. And we've been appointed to the Bureau Commission. And what can maybe background or if you have an overwhelming passion that wants you to invest your time and effort into Bureau Commission. So I do a lot of volunteer work and I do a lot of translating for free. I see a lot of problems with their imagery, you know, with our law and what they have at the customs and the rent. And urban, this story. When I heard that it's listening, go and bring up the case, even if you're a foreigner. I get excited. I was like, oh my God, I have the right to go and complain and I got excited and I was so relieved and I just realized that maybe I can be helpful. Especially like the languages, bring it to the community. I know your story. Other than any questions? No questions.
None of this time.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you? What kind of things do you think you can do?
And because I work with the people that are really suffering, I can bring the vision and kind of light to what's going on with these people.
the landlords. They don't understand the culture, and they have a problem communicating. And I feel like maybe I can be older, but somehow be helpful and enlighten the differences that happen with different cultures that come into the city.
Thank you very much.
Councilor Brown? For the record, please.
Brown, 142.
Also appointed to the Fair Rent Commission, and I'm gonna ask you the question. Why would you want to sit on Fair Rent Commission for the city? And I know that there are people who have rental issues and things like that. What can you bring to the table that would make a difference?
It's a little bit. Most of the last years. With the table, both sides of the situation, and the properties that won't go, work. Years, and also, been a resident. So, natural. Landlord, also, one of the ways that they-
Why you were asked to come in today is because your attendance, we raise people on their attendance and we appoint people on their attendance. And I know that sometimes there's an issue, family matters that may have not allowed you the opportunity to attend all of the meetings. So tell me what the story is so we know how to proceed, because we only see 57%, and that's pretty low. It regards to me, the attendance.
The last 2 years, I think,
Yes, getting a letter from, Will Luis Hernandez, Executive Director.
Yeah.
On page 37. It indicates that, Mr. Rivera is both punctual and committed and loves to serve the community at large. This is, on page
No, I
37.
I'm reading from the order.
Okay. It's the fifth paragraph.
No, I know, I'm reading from here.
Okay.
And, that was the reason why you were required to attend. If you have questions that, I would certainly, make that request to the chair of the committee, because they're listing you at 57%.
you know, possible to that record.
Okay.
I think it's, you know, record, and there's one meeting because of connection issues. Amount of different capacity, committed.
What I would ask although she did write it in the letter, although the item on number 5 hasn't been changed. So I would ask staff to question the chair of the committee to ask why a rating of 57% when she wrote in her letter attached to the resume that he attended and was functional. So there's a difference of opinion. So I need to know what the reason is. Yes, sir.
Okay, I would also request for you, here, we could find out how many times that their commissioners met, if there's that conflict.
Okay.
I imagine if it hasn't met on a monthly basis, then. Right. So I think that may be worth after.
Also note that the executive director has indicated that Mr. Cabrera is the proactive commissioner who likes to inform the community about FRC as a helpful resource for both communities. These things. And
So through me, staff, would you please get that information, how many times they actually met? And if you did miss 1 or 2 meetings, that would be the number. If they only had 5 meetings. Okay. Thank you. Before, we have a vote on we discussed the issue before, at the end of the meeting. Yes, yes, sir.
Every commissioner out will vote, and all of you connected and related to one another. That's one. The fact that you were one, one issue in the room and how affordable housing, that issue is common. I just wonder whether it's given the experience, the personal experience, the financial experience. What do you see with some of them? Or do you see that after that month or so?
Representative of the commission. Your commission can do questions. On that, side of the landlords, they are more not connected with the tenant. They're really not present in the properties, so not management. We communicate with the tenants, understand, so the if the situation becomes a complex with that.
Thank you very much. Gary Monk?
One four zero Street,
265.
And
Very much.
Mr. Monk, something that pointed to the fair information, and the same issue appears for you as well. 57% of the attendance, whether. Could you explain?
Absolutely. I experienced it 5 weeks, December 27th, 21, right? And I was displaced, I was living in a hotel until September 15th of this year. During that time, I was trying to source a place to stay, and a lot of my time was given to that. So that had me off kilter. So really, that's the reason for that. I've been on board probably 3 years or better, and I believe my attendance have been. So that's the only thing that I can think of that they would that 57% of the year.
We have to ask the question because when we reappoint people to the board, if when we see an attendance like 57 under 60, we want to know if there's a problem. Is it because of the time of the meeting, or transportation, or whatever the case may be? And sometimes people don't want to serve anymore, you know, and they don't want to tell the chair no, so they just don't come. But that's why we like to ask. So I appreciate your honesty and explaining the situation. What have, I know, I'll let some of my colleagues ask questions. What did you say?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll ask some of the questions my colleagues asked previously. Some of the questions. Time on the Fair Rent Commission, what are some trends or lessons we can learn, you know, nationwide and citywide trends, evictions, and a bunch of more other stuff. Some of those trends or lessons that you think you've seen.
I've been on the commission for 3 years, like I stated, and so I've seen various scenarios. Sometimes I've seen abusive landlords in terms of, you know, they have their lawyer represent them, and the tenant would not have a representation, legal representation. So, to me, the lawyer did due diligence and technicalities were set up, you know, so the tenant would ultimately lose, but because of the Fair Rent Commission, we're able to put some fairness in it and have the tenant audit the point. On the other hand, you know, you have tenants that are negligent taking care of their responsibility. So they'll come forward with some things that really would stick on the wall. And we're not biased against landlords, so we can see through things that are not really transparent, shall I say, tangible, that they can prove this is the case. It's almost like just making a statement. And so I believe I see the gamut. You know, I'm also a licensed realtor, and so I used to rent out apartments and so forth, in addition to sell homes, etc. But the point is, I look at it with let's say a very close eye, so that we can come up with a fair and honest resolution to whatever the case may be. A reference to the market right now, it's haven't seen a market like this in a while. The rents have skyrocketed. We have a lot of new buildings going up. So it impacts the amount that the landlord can charge. And he or she has been doing so. And I'm talking about, I see the worst parts of New Haven, that the rents are astronomical, as I stated to you before. I was quote unquote homeless, in a hotel, come look at it. And I had my own little trip to the, I did my, but it was so terrible that I stayed in the hotel even longer because it wouldn't accommodate me, physically, aesthetically. I'm just really telling you, I see some really good places, and they were getting money. So, put the renter in the bad position. Whereas they were scared to actually move, because actually they couldn't even afford to move because of the prices that are so high. And if you look right now, you still see probably about 5 new apartments. But they're not for the low income, right? And if they have affordable places within that building, 1 or 2. So the fence that they will have to jump to get in there, get in the pool of, I don't know how many hundreds or Section 8 will have. So I say that right here now, you hate, and I'm gonna make it. Yeah, one way, I'm a veteran, so I want to live with. But all during those times, never, ever seen it like this bad. But now it's been increasing like 40%, things like this, and that's very, very high for anyone's income. I don't care how much money you make, you have a budget. That's the way you budget. So I'll, stop there, and I just think that the renter and the landlord has they're going to get lost during this time frame. Everyone's trying to cover this up. Taxes went up for the landlord. Sewage court, I'm not certain, but I believe it went up as well. So they had to cover their expenses. So it's nothing personal. This is a business transaction. So here we are. Everyone's trying to survive, and someone's trying to thrive. Take advantage of the moment. Answer the question.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mark. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Good evening. Can you give me an idea of, you've been on the commission for 3 years. What kind of things you think you've been involved in or done on the commission that made you feel good about things?
You have to understand that when you say a lopsided situation, I'm saying the landlord usually have a hand in money. They have their attorney. The tenant doesn't, and don't know the whole scheme of how it works in terms of real estate and the rules around it. So inside of that, we have got to be a commission. We find problem, we do problem resolution. That's really what we do. We find a solution to all the problems come before us. Because in a sense, it's a problem. It's a problem because they're both here. For some reason or other, they say one another. I say problem resolution is what I really did. At the end of the meeting, the landlord is satisfied and the tenant satisfied. That's what we've done the best job. That's the 100% answer. We really have to do that. But sometimes someone's unhappy, sometimes they're not. But when we look at the picture, when we fear, we will fear. So we can do. So problem resolution is to make a start at, actually. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you for protecting our freedoms. To do for your citizens. Take the, I would like to ask you in reference to the work that you've done as a commissioner, have you seen cases in terms of individuals who may have wanted to benefit from the low income or the affordable housing in the units that are coming up? And have you received any kind of complaint where you have to do some advocacy in terms of their benefiting from those development opportunities.
So you're saying in terms of the tenant?
Yes, any tenants,
Right.
any things like that.
I haven't seen that so much. I think that's very little right now. And it could have come across the board and really retain that. But I don't see where it's that has been a thing that someone has been wanting to take advantage of that. For myself, I don't see that.
Question I have is that, you have done advocacy for landlords and tenants. What do you see is helpful in terms of communication, in terms of decreasing homelessness and increasing the maintenance of the relationships between landlords and tenants?
I have it that if, people had integrity around the conversations, both sides, that it would present it would be a breakthrough. And having things getting done and having, consideration for the tenant. Things happen, people lose their jobs, people lose their loved ones that were breadwinners. Different things happen, so I feel we have to use the human element or the brain element in terms of deciding what's the best case. You're gonna put someone out because they're on hard times. I'm just saying, this just happened, just trying to recruit, they need a month, maybe 3. So you're just gonna say, and they've been there maybe 15 years, are you gonna just say, you gotta go, because I don't even know, you don't know how you're gonna be. And so at that time, maybe, just maybe, agreement can be made, and money can be paid on the backside, or you pay additional money per month going forward after that, something like that. Because you gotta get, the people know who you are, you've been dealing with each other for quite some time. So if you communicate correctly, advocate for yourself correctly, we can resolve this, but then come back to us sometimes. Because they can't negotiate, they don't know how to negotiate, and they might even fear the law. So that's something that, we have to take into consideration. And then other people, same tenants, might, not be forthcoming with, information that they should be showing, so they can help accordingly, Yes.
Thank you once again for addressing those issues.
Madam Chair, I'd just like to salute you for the decades of service as older person who really was to your advocacy for the functioning service to the veterans, et cetera. Continue to serve.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. And Sean?
Ian Stone, 107 Cottage Street, Brittany.
Under to the New Redevelopment Agency. Yes, and what did you take out permission for your background?
So I listened to you guys, that same question, and I thought, I think the most, because it's not, long, I don't think that there's some not really, quite sure how, but I think the reason why I was asked to serve on it is because I've been in the city for like, and I watched the city just going from a wonderful college community to a metro now. And it is going fast. And when we get on the zoning board of appeals, I kind of watch how it's developing and developing on top of each other. And what I see is that the city has a responsibility to cut out some land and uses for allowing the perpetuity to kind of preserve it for better we can use. I'm not a land use specialist, you know, you can recommend that. But I'm very interested, in it. That's why I said. Some would heels here and look here and go. And I was thinking, I was watching TV this weekend. And I was thinking about how wonderful it is when you plan. There's not a whole lot of love. And so, so necessary that we put that into hold on to. So, I'm not sure how it's all going to come in, what I've been asking, I tried doing some research on it, so I can't honestly tell you I know all of it, but, I think the other reason that counts does ask is because, it's my first.
I also sit on the committee and have a message, so I understand your confusion and, I think we're trying to build it up so that, they can start having meetings, because they really didn't have a full, like, group of people, right, to the commission. And the person that's going to chair it has to let. We're just moving forward to see, because we do have a development commission and we have a redevelopment agency. So my understanding is the redevelopment agency will look at what we have in stock. And hopefully, like you said, preserve some of it for the future. And, maybe we can, get something like that, yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? Did you get off the
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Lisa Kalman? Good evening. Good evening. Lisa Kalman, one of the Butler Street Management. You're being appointed to the commission on you. And what is it in this commission that you would want to volunteer your time effort?
Currently, I'm acting as the advisor for my community organization, the Authority Incorporated. We have 3 youth groups, ages from 4 to 18, and I'm the advisor for those younger youth. So it's a passion of mine, working with youth, working with young people. I have my own children, so multiply that times 10, and their friends are my children as well. So, but I love working with children, working with youth, and seeing what they can do, and mentoring them and pushing them to be the best version of themselves.
Thank you. Any questions?
Question for you.
Sorry.
Good to see you. Were you at the game to also go?
Unfortunately, not this year. You know, usually I would attend, and I'm there because my daughter is a coach for the BS team, so I support them. You know, my son used to play, and I just like going to the LCD games. This year, we were.
My question is, did you see the article?
I heard about it. No, unfortunately.
What's your theory for full disclosure? There was an incident. What's your theory for the development of land?
I haven't heard it. I have no idea why that would happen. I would ask you to.
really small, they really. Nonetheless,
There are many different variables.
yeah, so, given this new role that you're, and none of this have a solution, but a solution that I'm curious about, what's your feeling when you think about that? What goes through your mind about what?
What I can do, what I have to do. Well, first off, I think what the city is doing right now, the direction that it's going, we're doing everything that, that we have to do. Offering up many different activities, different things that they can do, even different interests. But when it comes to youth, they're only going to be pushed a certain kind of way according to their peers. So if grabbing their peers and getting more involved in the school particularly, right, getting the attention of school administration, and supporting them as much as we can to help push the agendas of whatever the community has for them, whether it's, different activities that they may not even know of. It's really complicated. It's really complicated. I know in my own neighborhood, the youth are more motivated to do whatever the young one is doing next door. And then with COVID, the onset of COVID, it really hit our kids, but some of the kids are being more socially disconnected. I know, right, 14-year-old stays in the house and they feel destroyed. And then you have kids that are, some of the other neighborhood kids, they want to sit outside, they want to play more. So it's kind of difficult to kind of gauge it and understand what really took place other than dealing with those particular individuals and sitting them down and asking what is going on. Take a really vested approach to the whole situation. And you have to do like a one-on-one situation. But I don't think that would be my role on the commission. But that's the only thing that I can say that can happen, other than, like I said, what the youth department is doing already. It's a terrific job, the director is doing a terrific job, offering different activities and different things that they can do in the city. Whether those kids want to engage, whether they want to do it or not, we can't, we can bring a horse to the water, but we can't use force strength. That's the situation that we're in right now. And bringing more activities and more programs, I think will be definitely something that we need to do is in bringing more activities and programs that kids will be more vested in as opposed to resulting in the has been doing, fairly is improving. So that it would be nice to have somebody that's working with groups of youth and your experience here. Let's look at, for example, the Dixville Community Center. How it has many wonderful opportunities now in offering, the Board of Alders is working on any one of our goals is to, do whatever we can to create opportunities for our youth. What would you do to advocate since it is a citywide, the Dixville Community Center is reaching out citywide to all our youth, and many of their programs are, for you to get involved. You as a youth would go on the internet to sign up and so forth. What would you do to make it more accessible? What do you see would be significant so that all those services are accessible to the youth? Well, with anything of choice, marketing is key. So one of the most effective forms of marketing is social media. So it's not on social media. They don't get their information from anything or anywhere else except for social media.
Definitely getting in touch with the schools, making sure that the programs and everything are either posted or, publicized or announced that are at the school. Make sure that every, ward, if there's like a social media post or announcement that goes out that each ward or sends out to their constituents, those announcements are made as well through those mediums as well. But definitely social media, more general, media, forms of media, radio stations, news syndicates, newspapers, whatever, we can grab the attention of the city, the members of the city, parents, their administrators, and of course, our youth, that's our target. So we definitely want to make sure we use all forms of marketing to grab their attention, but mostly social media.
So you would be kind of helpful with that in creating avenues from the community to the centers or from the center to the communities.
Absolutely, whatever capacity I can serve as a commission would be, my honor to contribute. Definitely, yes, I see a problem, that's my fixing, I see a void, I try to fill it. So those are my strengths. I'm a visionary, I'm a creator. So I like to create opportunities, I don't have problems. I have solutions, I like to create solutions to whatever situation.
I noticed in your letter, you said that you permit substitute instructors for benefit difficulties.
Yeah, so for me, I serve as a permanent substitute teacher. I serve at Eli Whitney. I taught also at Board of Haven as a permanent substitute teacher. And what a permanent substitute teacher does, and I also serve at Right Tech in Seattle. What we do is we're not necessarily just regular substitutes that come in and out, we go from class to class, I graduated from Eli Whitney, so I know the tech schools. Yeah, I know the whole system and their curriculum and everything. So, if there's a teacher that is out and they have been out for more than 30 days, or they're been out for more than 30 days, then they'll position and it takes time to get another teacher to that position. So they'll fill it with the substitute. It is my job to understand the curriculum for that class and teach their accordingly. For it. So, but I am not the teacher.
That's in the lid class, not shop class.
And all kinds of other permit stuff for plumbing class. So yeah, I still know, even though, it goes way back, but I still know how to feel tight, cut tight, red tight, thin tight, so I know,
What grade did you go in?
actually,
Changed a lot. Of that.
so then that they have to go through exploratories and everything, so yeah.
So the school things have just started my senior year.
Okay. I had a lot of fun. It was a big shot.
So you answered my second question already, so thank you very much. Thank you for the.
I have a question, and it's not to you specifically, but it's a question to the youth commission as a whole. Youth commission hasn't met for 2 years. And as far as I know, they haven't met yet. From the last person that we appointed, or we reappointed. So I would like to find out that if we appoint people to the youth commission and it's not working, because that is that is what I was told before, it was not working, I need to know. This committee needs to know. Because the youth commission is a commission to do the work and to explore all avenues of what the youth, group, well, I don't know, what it's called, the city youth department does. You don't take direction from the youth department. You are to guide them and be a vision and to bring it to the forefront. That is the youth commission's responsibility. It's not vice versa. It's the guide. So I'm hoping that with the appointment, that you are a visionary, as you said. I would hope that we can get a better feeling on the youth commission so that we can move forward rather than backwards, because our youth in the city depends on a strong youth commission. That's all I have to say. It's something that I have to say, but it is a passion for me. And I had the youth committee. I started the youth committee for many years. And we had the group of youth that were assigned to us, to work with us, to learn how the inner city of how to be an alder. What are the ways that we can establish learning instead of engaging in fighting? There's other mechanisms to learn to, like a one-on-one class on elections and things like that. So that the youth have other experiences versus just being youth and getting in trouble. We want them to do something meaningful with their life. And if we engage them in the right way, we actually had a youth who became an alder. So that was our success. So each trial and error we learn, and we do have successes, and we'll try to get successes. And so that's all I ask is that the youth commission really put forth a meaningful dialogue to get something off the ground. Thank you. Thank you for my ranting, because it's a passion of mine, so, yes, yes, go ahead.
Questions. Experience in terms of a teacher in technical schools. Do you have experience or are you aware of apprenticeship programs? The reason why I ask this question is because we're also, through our legislative agenda, the Board of Alders, always looking for in reference to jobs for New Haveners. So I just wanted to know if you have any experience or awareness of the apprenticeship programs in Connecticut.
Currently, right now, but I am aware of them. I don't have, connections right now, but it is something that I can, teach. Definitely college is not for everybody. Trade schools are more popular with these young people. I mean, I'm trying to get my connections about it, and it was very, very difficult. So getting the resources, and getting the understanding, and getting my diligence to get that information, so that you get all of these options. Definitely, that is something forward. If that's not a reality
of participating in a commission that you give or you also get.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jackson MacArthur. Station name and address for the record, please.
Okay, can you put that to residence 35 Rockland Avenue?
Thank you. You will also be appointed to the Commission on Youth. As you've heard my conversation with the previous candidate, what is your opinion on the Commission on Youth and what can you bring forth to this commission that doesn't need people who can go?
So, I've had experience as, a health commissioner, I was 8 years as a health commissioner, then I served 4 years before that. What I see from our commissioners is that they are bodies of, figuring out what's going on, figuring out what's needed, and making recommendations. So with the youth commission, we have a wonderful youth department, those that's run by Mrs. Glenn Williams, who is on the ground, who's on the ground making it happen. What I see the commission is, as what the mission says, it's a body that comes together, basically strategically looks and finds the needs of the youth of the city and can make formal recommendations and to the mayor and the board around how we should go towards that goal. That's how I think. I'm a pediatrician. I have a business here in New England. I've worked in New England since I finished residency. I came back in 98. I grew up here, I came back in 98. I've been a pediatrician ever since. I think I'm at the table with a resident view of some of the issues, a lot of the triumphs, a lot of the happiness, but a lot of things that we need to help our youth, especially around the pandemic. We a lot of stuff, I say big stuff, a lot of stuff has been revealed after we had this pandemic, which is a lot of loneliness, depression, and anxiety. And it's really, really rearing its head right now. Does that mean that all is well? No, I don't think so. I think that the commission can really play an active role in helping to just pull out from the youth, from our community, what does the community think we need, right? How do we come to that middle ground? Get Gwen's department, who's on the ground, and we all work together to try to bring programming, services, resources, whatever is needed. I look at what I could bring to this commission is basically this is my lifelong work. This is what I do. For the past 2 years also I've been working with the incarcerated youth, which reveals a lot too. A lot of those kids are from our area. And take into account the experience with Board of Veterans and Health Commission. A lot of the things that we're seeing are lack of education success, the public health issue of violence, food insecurity, home insecurity, all of that, I feel like it's almost like a culmination of what I do. So I find that if I were to be appointed to the youth commission, that first of all, I was appalled to hear that they haven't met. I didn't know that really. I'm looking forward to the meeting. I want to get some stuff done. I like to leave a legacy wherever I sit. And I left a legacy at any commission I sat on. So I look for problems to help with. I look for triumphs to continue to celebrate. And I just keep it moving. So I'm very excited. Thank you for a lot.
And you probably see 30 to 35-year journey to several victims. And you will get trick question. You serve together, share, increasing and enduring volatile situation, politics and volatile policies, people not being fair to one another. Um, Your job is a full-time service job. So I'm just curious as to, I'm fascinated that people continue to do, continue to kind of, I'm going to do that, I'm not going to do that. I'm fascinated to hear what the cause them to kind of stick to it. So I'm just curious.
I participate where I live, and, I'm active where I live because I want to be comfortable and I want to be a part of how my city is comfortable. I have 15-year-old twins, and, I want them to be able to enjoy me like I did, or they won't be jumping in the same river like I did. I want them to really enjoy the city and want to live here, like I want to come back and continue living here. So, this is definitely not going to be sitting on the board of ed. I think this will be, a lot less volatile, and I think I will enjoy it just as much. And have just as much interest in the outcomes and the legacies that I want, that I put wherever I stop. So it's a part of living in New England. I always encourage everyone to participate if they want to. So it's a part of living here. For me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Question for you, Rob. The last candidate you mentioned a lot of the youth now involved in social media and gets to video games. So many young people today spend more time with video games and playing baseball and basketball. What kind of things do you believe in doing things other than just those video games? You want them up all the time. I mean, you mentioned too about the COVID and the being alone and singled up. So when you're playing video games, you're pretty much alone. Puts them right back in the situation.
So what's the question? I'm sorry.
What kind of alternatives, or what kind of ways do you bring forward to move the kids back into being in a group, like team play?
So as a member of the youth commission, so I look at the commission as almost like, an investigator or, almost like a policy influencer, right? So how do we have to figure out, so what are the fixes, how do you do that? Surveys, round tables. I look at the commission as something like that. So when we pull it out, what's the problem, what are they doing, how do we get, what do we want to get to, how do we get there, right? We make those recommendations, then we work with the youth department, who are the people on the ground who are doing the mission, doing what we think should happen. I would look at the commission as trying to figure out what's going on, what are the kids doing, is it, and how do we do that? Well, tools we use to figure that out. Once we have the tool and we figure out what's happening, then we figure out how to fix it. And then the people that are gonna be on the ground to fix it will be the youth department. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see myself actually implementing what we advise, because we have a department for that. I see us kind of like the health commissioner, we try to figure out stuff about smoking. But then the health department figured out what we found the problem was and how we figured how we could get to fixing that. So as a commission, we could look at any group, we could look at school age, middle school, and what are you doing after school? We find out that 90% of the kids are at home, playing video games, really not socializing. Okay, how can we get them out of that? What is it, an after-school program? Is it a sports program? Say we figure out it's an after-school program. And then we say, okay, let's talk to, Gwen Bush Williams. So Gwen, we're looking for after-school programs. How would you implement that? And that's how I think, for me, how I think we would fix that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And, I do want to say that I know that the youth director is doing a phenomenal job. I have nothing against what she's doing. I just think that the youth commission needs to get their act together and to help and guide, them into the future, so that we can move forward. And our youth aren't, lagging behind. And so I appreciate that you want to take the interest in serving on this commission, because I think it's important to the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
For reappointment, we have Sally Esposito, Tricia Paluzzi, Wendy Gamba, Douglas Walke, and Elizabeth McCray. Are they here this evening? And if you were, I wanted to invite you up to speak. Since you are not, I would like to ask if there's anyone from the public that would like to speak on any of the appointees this evening. Oh, from Ms. Dominguez, we have a seat, please.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So much.
State your name and address for the
Yes.
record.
For the record, both Ms. Dominguez, 121 Lexington Ave, Unit 11. I'm the director for the Durham Commission. I'm here to speak on behalf of all the folks for the appointment to the Durham Commission, as well as the consideration of Mrs. Peter Talbot to be considered for the Durham Commission. So in reference to all the commissioners that who came before you, they have been doing an amazing job. The number of cases that we've been receiving has been more increased. I do want to point out that in reference to Mr. Javier Cabrera, I do stand by what I wrote, that he is very punctual, and he's very diligent. He's one of the first commissioners when they send out, notifying ahead of time if he can't make it. And in reference to the number of times that he missed, there were 2 days in specific where he did have internet connectivity issues, and he was not situated in his home. He was actually at work and trying to log in that way, and he was unable to because of connectivity issues on his job, and he did reference that to me. And I know that that wouldn't be reflected in the sheet unless, there was an explanation for it.
Yeah, because we look at 57% and we wonder why, because 50% is half the meeting.
Another thing that I completely understand in terms of the numbers, another thing that I would like to point out is that all the meetings that he attended prior are not reflected on here. And that's due to the fact that there's no actual documentation in the way that there is since my assuming of this role. Understanding that Mr. Correa is someone who has done a lot in terms of getting the word out to the Durham Commission and the community, and also recognizing that he's done a lot of work in getting the word out to the community in general with us in his role as a lay person. So in the religious sector, to let people know that this is something that can be used. And so I see that commissioner, specifically, speaking of Mr. Cabrera, as someone who's very valuable within the commission, as well as all of them, as well as Commissioner Jerry Lunt, Commissioner Wendy Gamba, Commissioner Darglowski, and our chair, Elizabeth McCray, who I hope that we would all consider for reappointment. As a commission, we can have up to 9 commissioners, and with your help, we will get there. So it's something that is important so that we can keep the cases going and so that we really have form.
Thank you so much for your attendance this evening.
Thank you very much for your time.
For from the audience that would like to speak this evening?
Last meeting. Good evening, Gwendolyn Bush Williams, 19 Emerson Street, in Connecticut. I promise not to keep you long on the time is well spent. So I'm just calling, coming to advocate for the two potential appointees, Mrs. Lisa Kelvin and Dr. Tamika Jackson Garber. I do know them personally. I have worked with them in the community. These are two young women, seasoned women. I'll say young because it's on record. Two young women that have worked diligently with the young people in the city of New Haven. I appreciate their zealousness. I appreciate their commitment to wanting to serve, to help, and to uplift our youth, which is the type of energy that we need on the commission. I will say with all the Santana that there was one era which I was speaking with Barbara and our legislative assistants, correct, they have been meeting over the last 2 years. And actually two representatives from the board, Alder Sarah Miller, all the common record staff in attendance to the meetings. What I will agree with you that we're in the process of building, which is why it is just extremely important that we are able to get solid people on this commission who have a vision and be willing to create a vision to assist with the youth department. It's difficult sometimes to have to try and figure out and solve all the problems at the same time. And so to be able to have a committee that's able to focus on the macro, what is going on, and kind of bring me themes is actually what I'm looking for. Hopefully that our youth committee will be able to. I think that as we're building, that these two women will be a great asset, and I really hope that you take into consideration the improvement of this. And so I thank you. But I know so that it's not just based on fairy tale, but actually seeing their work and already done, being able to bring that to the community would be fantastic. So I just wanted to advocate. Since I stayed, I just wanted to be able to come up to advocate for it.
Thank you. And your department does a wonderful job with the youth, and I want to thank you continue to do a wonderful job and get our youth engaged and do whatever we need to get everybody up and running. And I stand corrected, the last person who came before said they never met.
I promise I will give that information. Actually, the one person who did become with me, our business manager here at the city that does have that information that she schedules the meetings for them.
Okay.
And so, you know, we do have a one person from our department, so they are working with us and they recognize their deficit. And so, you know, so we kind of jumped in, like, all right, we have to go trying to get people back so that we can come. There's a lot of work that has to be done. And so I do thank you all for being invested and wanting to make sure that this commission is off the ground. It is very important to the youth in our city. Even though they may not recognize it, them being around is going to, this is necessary to for the city and for our young people. So thank you so much.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you. You too as well. Is there anyone else from the audience that would like to give testimony this evening? Is there anyone else from the audience that would like to give testimony this evening? Is there anyone else in the public that would like to give testimony this evening? We have none. Make a motion that we close the public portion. The motion second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No nay, no opposition.
Madam
Yes,
Chair, the reappointment, if we could move on together,
yes, absolutely.
I believe number 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and reappointment.
Yes,
I move that those reappointments be approved.
yes, so we'll second discussion.
I think that once, we have the clarification on the two candidates for their attendance,
Right,
and it made a big difference because I've seen both of them, they think they're dedicated and committed to
Yes.
the work. 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These are all there.
yes,
Hold them off.
I think 13 is the only one. And I will say that.
So the all-
yeah, his term is to be amended to May 21st of 2024. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. All in favor of the amended item added to the discussion item for moving 5, 6, 7, no, not 7, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All please?
Aye.
None against, okay, the motion carries.
Madam Chair, number 1 was a no-show.
Yes, we have to do this.
I move to make that a brief vote for Carmen R. Guerrero Rios.
Second.
That we move to second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Yes. Go ahead.
Madam Chair, item number 2, Sandra Roberts. I move to approve.
Second.
Okay. As we move to second, any discussion? Okay, yes.
Madam Chair, yeah, I'd just like to make a motion to amend. February 11, 2025.
For the amendment, to add to the, amendment, all in favor? Yes,
To share something,
yes, go ahead.
okay, in reference to this appointment.
Yeah.
Ms. Roberts. Roberts. Ms. Roberts, in her personal statement of interest, shared that she has had, both community and individual advocacy, independent living skills training, peer counseling, and information and referral. This should be a tremendous asset to the commission because not only is she has done advocacy for her own disability and has been working in reference to the Center for Disability Rights for a period of over 32 years. But she's also got this wonderful experience in this type of advocacy that is so important for individuals that are disabled in our city. I think she will help advance the commission and help it move forward in terms of advocacy rights for individuals that are disabled. And also she holds a master's in social work from our Southern Connecticut State University. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries.
Okay. Move, get a, Toby?
Colleagues, yes.
With an amendment to her date from May 21st, 23 to May 21st, 25.
As moved in second, discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And the motion carries, there's no opposed.
Number 7 of the Anne's done. The appointment of Anne Stone to the Redevelopment Agency.
Second.
As moved in second, discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Seeing none opposed, motion carries.
The appointment of the Tillman. Move approval of her appointment to the.
Second.
As moved in second, discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Seeing none opposed, the motion carries. We have one more, number 9.
Oh, you're right. Madam Chair, I move the appointment of Dr. Nico Jackson as architect to the.
As moved in second, discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, there's none opposed. Any further discussion? Seeing none. Would you like to make a motion to adjourn?
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Okay, as the motion second, discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries.
Efficiency.
Well, this went off. Yes, it's not recording, it's just blank. No, I know that.
So my parents are originally from,